Hello everyone and welcome to episode 68 of the Local to Global series here on the channels. Kyoki Piro's Supernaut show is upon us. Main event, as it was promoted on the last episode, Kaito Doan's going to take on Nami Ginda for the Kyoki Piro title, not the national title, just the Kyoki Piro title, as we're going to have 3 triple threat matches. That is going to be a lot of fun. Supernaut, I wanted it to be a little bit of a crazy show, so we're having a lot of multi-man matches, and that should be a lot of fun. As yeah, I think that's as far as things to really talk about. That's pretty much it. As we are, as far as revenue-wise, yeah, $7,000 in debt. Hey, we're still lost 8,000. Last month. I'm assuming we're gonna lose even more this month. Maybe though. I don't know. It's tough. It's because I think just because we're using a lot more people, that's why I'm kind of under the impression it's like, well, we're probably gonna lose a lot more money now with this show. As but we're fingers crossed for episode 69. Fingers fucking crossed. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Kaito Doan in the main event against Nami Ginda, the double champ, and we're gonna give these wonderful athletes some time. 20 minutes to be exact. And Kaito Doan is the one to beat Nami Ginda, and he gets his Kyoki Puro Championship for the first time. And that's going to be quite the main event. In my opinion, I think that's going to be quite the main event. Now for the triple threat matches, which we're already 22 minutes in, thanks to the big time. Is that what it's actually right there? I'm an idiot. There we go. As Mercury is going to be involved with this, as is Kimi Kawano and Stunner Siyaku. So pretty star-studded cast here, as it is going to be a high spots matchup. Poor Kimi Kawano is going to be fucked in this match. He's going to be the one who takes the fall as well. Because of that, as here we go. Open all out, decisive, high spots, perfect. Maybe a little bit less, just because I know we're a little bit short on time. We're already at 36 minutes now. The next triple threat match, it is going to be Koji Yamamoto taking on Kira Claiborne, taking on Yuta Isano, which that should be a pretty fun little mid-card triple threat match. Obviously, Koji Yamamoto and Yuta Isano, strangers to each other. Then Kira Claiborne is coming off a pretty awesome performance in her last matchup, being Goro, and yeah, she's gonna get the win. She's actually gonna beat Koji Yamamoto. I think it's gonna be close as far as in-ring performance-wise. It's gonna be very, very close. I think Koji Yamamoto is gonna be pissed. He sure is. He already is pretty upset, just in general. So we're gonna have to probably tread lightly, just in case there is more shows. He was unhappy about the booking. They looked over and was going to complain and saw Kira Claiborne cracking her knuckles and glaring. Hell yeah, Kira Claiborne, way to intimidate someone into taking the job. And the final triple threat match going to be Aki Kamiyo taking on Park Min-soo, taking on Goro. So that's a bit of a fall from grace, rather. And Goro being this far down on the card, but he's going to get the win. He's going to beat probably Aki Kamiyo, to be honest. So yeah, we'll keep it 10 minutes. Good stuff there. And I think, as far as time goes, still very, very good, because we're going to do a tag match. Cloaked with Shadows taking on the Latin Kings, Effector Galdonado, and Marco Gonzalez. And when you guess, Cloaked with Shadows are going to get a win. As, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for let's just kind of look through their history. They are 63 and 1 and 85. Just in Kyoki Puro, they're 16 for 28, which is just hilarious to think about. And their best match was a 52, the worst being a 7, which was probably this death match. That was Prowler, at least. As, yeah, we're going to have Shadow probably actually get the pin, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But it's just kind of crazy to think about. Shadow's probably had a better just as far as ratings go, if I had to guess. 55 and a 9, which I'm assuming was their very first matchup. Yeah. Yep. Funny how from 2020 to 2025, their match rating went up, from a 9 to a 16. It's pretty funny how that plays out. As man, how crazy is this? I think Marco's probably gonna complain. No, he's not. He doesn't even complain. Crazy to think about. We're gonna have a promo. We'll have it be a 5-minute promo. Kaito Doan, as he is going to just the prophecy of Waiko, the prophecy that Sumac Samora left him, will be fulfilled tonight. As being the one to finally having the Kyoki Puro Championship, and to finally have the belt back in Waiko's corner. Tonight, Waiko getting the Kyoki Puro title. As and just kind of going through that, he's, Namigenda's not going to be the only, 2-time champion now, and double champion. It's now going to be Kaito Doan, as pretty fun match, and just, really we're banking off that main event. I think it's going to deliver for sure. I just want to look at the booking analysis. Yeah, obviously no death matches, which is fine. No big deal. I was going to have Darkwing interfere. Do that in this match, just to get him on the card. He can take on Hector. Good stuff. Alright. Here, a 6-segment show, but I think it's going to be a banger. Let's see how it plays out. Yep, promo did really well. 63. Good stuff there. Got the show off to a strong start and got the crowd hotter as well. It's not supposed to have Namigen out there. I always forget to turn that off. But 63, yeah, man, that's probably going to be the best thing on the show besides the main event matchup. Prowler and Shadow were off their games, and Shadow still almost outperformed Marco. Still, not a bad match at 45, as Shadow pinning Marco Gonzalez with the dagger from Darkness, as thanks to the run-in from Darkwing on Hector, which took him out from breaking up the pin. Yeah, I can't remember the last time they won a tag match. It's just kind of crazy to think about how far they've come. As another 45 is Goro getting the win, submitting Parkling Soup with Cobra Clutch, and it looks like the right decision. Well, actually, the wrong decision. Akiyama should have been the one who won this matchup, but as far as Goro pinning, or submitting in this case with Cobra Clutch, Parkling Soup, I felt like that was the right decision there on that occasion. But Akiyama probably should have won away with the victory there. And that triple threat, the 48, Kira Claiborne tapping out Koji Yamamoto, who was off his game, and Kira actually outperformed him as well. So Kira Claiborne's almost in the 50s. Crazy how she's really shot up the card as of late. And Yuto Sano was a 51. Another guy probably should have won, but protecting them at least we're doing that in these triple threats, where if the guy, even though, is a girl in the Akiyama case, they're the best performer in the match. At least they're not taking the pinfall. So at least we have that going for us. And the final triple threat is Mercury, Kimi Kawano, and Stunner Siaku, as Mercury pinning Kimi Kawano with the Mercury Rising. Obviously, Kimi Kawano still with that bruised kidney, still affecting his work. But still, even in its high spots match, I don't think he was going to do anything that crazy. But Mercury the 53, Stunner the 52. Not a bad co-main event at all. Now, for the main event, a 67, Kaito Doan, and 19 minutes and 39 seconds, hits the super kick on Namigenda and is the new Kyoki Puro champion. He did it. Unreal. What a fun main event. Almost was the best match we've ever done, almost in the 70s. The angle to set up the show was really, really awesome as well, with the 60 as well. 60 show. We haven't had that good of a show in a long, long time, feels like. We didn't have any bad, really, matches or anything. That was a fun show. That was a fun show. And it could be the final show, so that was fun that we at least got to send it off right. So we're going to give some love to Koji Yamamoto for being a piece of shit. And we need him to be a little bit more on the happier side. Cowboy to the way. I'm going to give him a hug. I'm going to give Namigenda a hug. These two killed it tonight. Really was a two-person show. And they were happy with the speech as well. So that will do it for episode 68. Thank you all for watching. And we'll catch you guys for episode 69. We have a lot to unpack. Who's going to be Kaito Doan's next challenger? Is Nami gonna, is she gonna defend now the national title? Who's she gonna defend the national title against? And Kaito Doan now being a double champion as well. What's that gonna play into it? In the future for them? Are they gonna take on Shadow and Prowler in their next tag match? Who knows? We got a lot going on. We're probably not gonna bring anybody new, obviously, as we're $15,000 in debt. It's not looking good. Not looking good for Kyoki Puro as we march on to March Massacre. Take care, everyone.